We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin.
And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is the Veggie straws, Screamin' Hot. So I saw these a few years ago. They're not new. Or maybe this is a newer formulation or something. But I saw these around back then, and I thought about doing them. But to me, they're probably just going to be more of that trashy, flamin' hot sort of system, and I'm not interested in that. I've had it a few times on the channel. You can check out the different snacks and everything else playlist if you're interested, but I find that flavoring system to be relentlessly garbage, and I don't like it. But so these were on the back burner for quite a while, and the reason that I'm doing these on picnic day is a few picnics I went to, people had bought these snack packs from a Costco or something, and I saw these in there, the regular version of these, as well as some of these, and I think people are like, oh, 30% less fat, because like realistically, chips in general are vegetable snacks, right? They're potato, or you could say grain snack if they're flour. Potato chips would be a vegetable snack. So you're not really gaining anything with these, I don't think particularly, but you know, like the simulation of health is definitely a marketing tool that a lot of companies have used over the years. And I will say that the salted one, plain salted ones, I thought were pretty okay-ish. Anyway, I had this on the back burner, but I didn't want to buy an entire bag of it. So I saw this small bag when I was getting, actually I was in a 7-Eleven to get the Doritos Baja Fiery Mango. And you can check out that video if you're interested in my take on that. Extremely awful product. Not to give too much away, but I don't see anything resembling peppers here anywhere. So, and I'm not expecting this to be screaming hot. These things never are. We have natural flavors, and that I think is going to be as far as we're going to get. So okay, all right, well, let's do it that way. Let's butcher this. Oh my golly gosh. So kind of as I expected, we've got what is basically this sort of, it looks visually like the Flamin' Hot system, but let's give it a taste and see if it's any better. So some of these come in different colors. This one's more of a green one. I think that's kind of the other thing too, is that, you know, you have the simulation of healthier stuff plus kids. Ideally, you're going to see there in the bag where they got the different colored chips. Look and go, oh, I can have a green one or an orange one or a yellow one or a red one. Not that it means anything. These taste like, is there cheese in these? There is. There's a buttermilk and a cheese component. So these aren't vegetarian or vegan or anything. Butter, whey protein. These are just kind of okay-ish. I'm not enjoying the flavor of these particularly. And I'm not enjoying how much they're stinging my fingers. But let's go for a burn. Who knows? Maybe I'll get some little bit of heat out of them. No real fiber to speak of. One thing I do like about these though is that there's also no artificial flavors or preservatives, which is kind of cool, but there's also, these don't taste or feel greasy. That is one thing I do like. There is slightly less salt here as well. And they are gluten-free, so there's that. I think the regular ones are actually better though. I don't like this dusting of stuff. It just doesn't really add anything to it particularly. Well, I shouldn't say that. It does add a very slight heat. I get to use the default one. I don't know where Screamin is coming from. Any more than flaming hot, you know. Like that's flaming hot. It's not. These are a bit on the unpleasant side. It's not as bad, not as offensive as the flaming hot, but it's not honestly much better. I would imagine there's something like maybe probably no higher than a cayenne here. So yeah, I mean, I put these out for a few years. I figured if the opportunity ever came, I would get to them. By opportunity, I mean a smaller bag. No way, no way, no way did I want to buy a big bag of these. I just don't get it. You're not gaining anything. You're trading messiness for, I don't know, but you're not gaining anything. Powder's a bit sticky for some reason. Just not a good snack. Not a good flavoring. Like I said, heat is probably default one. About the level of like a Flamin' Hot, which is pretty insignificant. Flavor wise, the regular ones or the cheddar ones, or those are not bad, but these are just, I guess you just dust them so you can say you have something hot and don't worry about the flavor. That's really all I can figure with these, and the Flamin' Hot. So yeah, pretty unsatisfying. It is slightly better than the Flaming Hot, but only slightly. Heat is about the same. Not something I think I would probably ever get again. So these lived up almost exactly to what I thought they were going to be. And I guess we'll just leave it there. So there it is, the Garden Veggie Straws, Screamin' Hot. What are we calling these things? Oh, I guess that's it. The Garden Veggie Straw, the Screamin' Hot Garden Veggie Straws. But as always, go forth in peace to serve the flame.